face different types of rejection in life. So I think a big one is jobs. Maybe if you filled out an application and didn't hear back or just didn't get the job you were hoping for. I think also with relationships, there's different sorts of rejection. The type I'm looking at now specifically to me would be rejection from literary agents. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm beginning the query process again with my new novel. I've sent out 13 query letters. I've heard back with a no from 3, and in some ways that might sound bad, like, oh, 3 people already just rejected your work. Does that hurt? So a little bit, yes, but I think I'm also becoming more aware of the fact that one rejection is just one person, and so that doesn't really say much about what my work actually can do. And I think we can compare some numbers to take a look at that. So for instance, Harry Potter famously received 12 rejections. The Help, which is one of my favorite books, I think it got about 40 rejections before someone accepted it. Chicken Soup for the Soul, that entire huge franchise, but when it just started it was like 140 rejections or something crazy. Nobody wanted to publish that book, but now just look at it. So I think a lot of things that became really huge and really exploded, they received rejection at first. So I do not mind too much about those 3 rejections so far. I think there's definitely potential for hope in the future. And so there's 3 things that I think we can take away and learn as sort of like the art of rejection. The first is that you can grieve rejection, and you should. Like, you can mourn the loss of something, whether it's something small, like maybe just one query rejection, or something larger, like maybe your dream job that you missed out on, that you didn't get accepted for. So grieving, I think, is part of that process, and however you grieve is the right way for you. The next thing I think we can learn is just to learn. Learn from the experience. So for instance, with this process, I'm not just sending out the same letter then again after rejections. I'm taking taking what I've learned and applying it to create a new letter. Like, maybe I didn't have enough comps, or maybe I didn't have a strong enough description. Can I make a stronger hook? Like, how can I make this more personal to the agent, or how can I make this better? So I'm learning from the experience. And then finally, we take what we learned and we try again. So I think that's probably the best step, is you kind of continue to go forward and still have hope for potential greatness in the future.